Hello students, today I'm going to show you how to turn your image into a puzzle. And for this there is a puzzle template that I've also downloaded for you that is in the drive where you get these images. So the first thing you want to do is you want to find that puzzle. You're going to duplicate it to the original picture. And notice that it's actually very small. We're going to hit Control T, and actually we're going to stretch this pretty large so that our puzzle pieces are rather big and not quite so intricate. So we're going to kind of pull that there, and notice it looks a little pixelated right now, but it will adjust once we hit Enter. Okay, at this point we kind of have a lot of kind of curves here around the edges, so we're actually going to want to paintbrush those in white. So we reset to make sure white is our foreground. We go up and select, this is our brush tool, select a decent size, and we're just going to take, make sure our opacity is at 100%. Using my bracket keys here as a shortcut keys, just to kind of fill in some of this so it's not quite so curved on the edges there. So we're just going to take a minute to fill those in. Around our edges. Okay. Alright, so you can make that, like I said, the puzzle as large or as small as you see fit. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go up to Select and Color Range, and we're going to sample the white color here so that this is going to allow us to select the white edges. Notice that there, and as soon as I hit the delete button, all the white goes away, so just our puzzle is left. Go back up to Select and Deselect. I imagine you could attempt this with the magic wand tool, but you might have to piece it together inside each puzzle, and that would be tedious and time consuming. So now what we want to do is we want to put some effects on this puzzle layer. So we're going to go to the Bevel and Emboss tool. We have our inner bevel, we have it smooth. We're going to change our depth to 650, so rather extreme. We're going to change our size to 3 pixels and soften to 5 pixels. And in addition, so this doesn't look quite so harsh, we're going to change our fill down here to kind of lighten that look here to 20%. So notice now it looks a little bit more convincing. It's a little more translucent in between those puzzle pieces there. Okay, and we also want to go back and add a drop shadow. We're going to type in the angle here at 130 degrees. Again, just to add a little bit of depth to this. Okay, now we want to select one puzzle piece somewhere in the middle, and this is where we're going to go to our magic wand tool. So I'm going to select just this piece right here where the beak is. Now notice that it's not kind of filling in all of this exterior here. So I'm going to go to Select and Modify and Expand. I'm going to tell it to expand a certain amount of pixels. You could go 5 or 7, so we'll try 5 pixels. And watch how those marching ants slide out just a little bit. Okay, so from there I'm going to go ahead. Now I want to do a layer via cut, but notice I can't do this from the puzzle layer because there's nothing in that layer. So I'm actually going to click on my background layer. I'm going to do a layer via cut. And now I have this, if I turn this off, I have this layer here. I'm going to move this up top. So I'm going to move that puzzle piece. I'm going to drag it out of its space. So it's actually on top. We want to have it look kind of like it's sitting on top of here. But what we need to do though is we need to add that same bevel and emboss and drop shadow. So I'm going to attach those effects by hitting the Alt key, holding the Alt key, and dragging it up on top of that layer. Notice that really kind of pops it out. I'm also going to hit Control T and just kind of move this puzzle piece off the puzzle a little bit, just so it looks like it's just missing, like it's just that last piece looks like it needs to fit in there to give it a genuine look of a 3D puzzle. So there is your very simple puzzle. Remember, you must create this using my image as well as one image of your own, and you can use the puzzle template for both. Good luck!